Nigeria got her independence from Britain in 1960. Since then, she has had 9 presidents and 8 military heads of state, with General Olusegun Obasanjo and the current President Muhammadu Buhari having led the country both in the military and democratic eras. Military rule existed from 1966, when a coup brought in Major General Johnson Aguiyi-Ironsi, and lasted till October 1st, 1979, when General Olusegun Obasanjo handed over to Nigeria's first elected president, Shehu Shagari. After about 4 years of rule, Shagari was removed by a military coup which brought in Major General Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari was deposed in 1985 by General Ibrahim Babangida, who ruled for 7 years. After the controversial June 12, 1999 elections, Ernest Shonekan was appointed by General Babangida as interim president. Shonekan lasted just 83 days in power before being overthrown by General Sani Abacha, who died in office in June 1998. General Abdulsalami Abubakar oversaw the transition to democratic rule in 1999, which brought in Olusegun Obasanjo as a civilian leader. Nigeria's 20 years of democratic rule, according to many pundits, has not brought the desired change. As Nigeria celebrates 59 years of self-rule with the resultant challenges in all sectors, there are worries this is as a result of gaining independence from Britain too soon.
I want to believe we did not fight for this independence. This independence is being negotiated, and that is the bane of our issue. That is the problem there. If you mention the southern African country, you know that they fought for it, and this one really allowed to see who are real and who are not real. But unfortunately, ours is more or less negotiated. That's why you see charlatans being our leaders. I think that we pass through the furnace, I think that we pass through the struggle, then we can easily distinguish this is the real and this is unreal. But unfortunately, most of our leaders as at that time are charlatans. I'm not saying we don't have a great leaders. Yes, we do have, but majority are charlatans, and I believe that is the problem we are still facing.
You can argue in both ways, really, because the positive, if you argue in the affirmative that we got it too soon, you look at countries like South Africa who didn't get it too soon, and these white guys wanted to remain, so they built infrastructure. They wanted to remain, right? But even after they handed to South Africa, here we are today. The economy is not delivering to the South African people, so they resort to xenophobic activities because their leaders are corrupt. And some of their leaders, their activities are questionable. For example, during the xenophobic attack incident at the time, people were talking, they say even MTN in Nigeria, there is a large stake of the president of South Africa in MTN. So the South African people that got the independence late are still crying because deliverables of democracy has not been given to them. But on our own part, I think, and I will not attribute it to multi-religious and multi-ethnic groups, because there are also other countries with similar peculiarity and they thrive. I think ours is bad governance and corruption. We have experimented parliamentary system, you remember. We have experimented regional government system, the 1963 constitution. We have experimented the presidential system, is it unicameral? We are doing bicameral. So it's not as if we've not experimented this. Why are these things not working? To be honest with you, sometimes it leaves us with more question than answer. But I know for sure, if it is infrastructure, healthcare, and good governance to the people, lack of transparency in governance in Nigeria is the reason why the massive wealth that a country like ours, one of the largest oil-producing countries of the world, cannot boast of 3 square miles for the Nigerian people.
Do you believe Nigeria got its independence too soon? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Rootstv Nigeria.